All right, moving along then. Oh shit, hold on. Last award of the night, and then I'll wrap up everything real quick, and we can get out of here. Heel turn of the year. So again, us three are the only three voters on this, and we're handing out points for first through fifth place. Okay, and we'll add up all the points at the end. Here are our candidates for heel turn of the year. DIY from SmackDown. Okay, this was a recent one. Number 2, New Day. So New Day. This was a very popular one. I think a lot of people like this. Number 3, Kyle Fletcher turned on Will Ospreay at Wrestle Dream. This match happened again last night at Wrestle Dynasty, where Will Ospreay got his revenge in a way. But number 4, The Rock. He started the year as a babyface and turned heel. I didn't much like his heel turn per se, but once he turned heel and he started cutting promos in every town he went, he caught fire. He caught fire.
Yes.
So, number 5, Kevin Owens. Didn't really happen at Bad Blood. It happened after Bad Blood in the parking lot, and somebody recorded it. We're lucky someone actually had their phone out, had some juice on their phone to record this. But anyways, Kevin Owens did turn heel. Dominic Mysterio at SummerSlam. This is an interesting one because he was sort of a heel anyways. People didn't like him. But since he
turned even more of a heel.
He turned. Yeah, it was a I don't want to say double heel turn, but okay. Number 7 is Mariah May and Tony Storm. The fuck is going on here?
That's what I said. That's when I watched it. But anyways.
Okay, so I had my apprehension to put this on the list because I didn't really like the heel turn, but I put it on the list anyways. Finn Balor at SummerSlam. This was the same night where Dominic turned on Rhea.
Yeah.
So
the end of
the original Judgment Day, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of this one because the face Finn Balor makes when the camera's close up on him, I'm a fan of Finn Balor. MJF. So MJF started the year as a babyface too, and then he turned on Daniel Garcia. Everyone saw it coming, but it was still nice that it happened. And poor Daniel Garcia, he had to sell it for MJF, so he did a great job for him. And then the last one is AJ Styles, who faked his retirement, Mark Henry vein, and attacked Cody Rhodes and got a rematch, which he ended up losing anyways, but still, it was a good moment. Honorable mentions. Eddie Thorpe, baby. Just happened on NXT. Totally swerved Ava. Got a title shot. Still, I hope he wins the title at New Year's Evil. We'll see. And then Chad Gable. I think Vlad mentioned this, so I pulled up these images of Chad Gable pulling Sami Zayn out of his wife's arms and suplexing him. Yeah. This was after he had lost to Sami Zayn, and he just lost it. And then my last honorable mention is Ricochet, a recent one, who has just turned heel, and now everyone's throwing toilet paper at him. So, okay. My top 5 heel turns of the year. New Day, number 1. Over the Rock, damn. And then AJ Styles, number 3. MJF, number 4. And Finn Balor, it made my top 5. I like Finn Balor. Let's go to Vlad's top 5. Same top 2 as me. The New Day beat The Rock. Who would have thought? New Day number 1, The Rock number 2. And then you put Kevin Owens number 3. He didn't make my list, but AJ number 4 and MJF number 5. Okay. And then Roberts is The New Day and The Rock. Man, we both had the same 1 and 2. All 3 of us. All 3 of us had The New Day at number 1 and The Rock at number 2. Kevin Owens, both of you guys had. MJF, all 3 of us had. And then Mariah May is your number 5. So that's the only surprise. And you did comment on your text messages. It says, as far as Mariah May is number 5, I know, kind of odd choice, but I'll explain. All right, Robert, now's your chance to explain.
Well, let me talk about the Rock first.
Yeah, sure. Talk about the Rock.
The Rock, he turned heel because he kind of had to. The fans were booing him anyways. But, it was it was still a significant moment for the year. So it was one of the
Oh, it was. It
the
was.
highest profile heel turn of the year for sure. But he had to turn heel. There was no other choice. Okay,
Yeah.
now about Mariah May, because I was for my number 5 pick, I was trying to decide between that and AJ Styles. So all right, I eventually decided on Mariah May mainly because of I really like the execution of it because I think we talked about it when we reviewed that segment months ago. Most of the time when there's a heel turn, it's set up in a way where, at least for me, I can see it coming a few seconds before the turn happens. This one happened so suddenly that it caught me off guard. Even though I did predict her to do turn heel eventually, how it was executed just happened really suddenly, and I wasn't prepared for it to happen at the moment that it did. Um, Also, this is the first time I can think of where a heel turn actually involved an attack using a heel, right? And
God.
yeah, it's true. It's true.
Okay.
And then, okay, leading up to the turn, one of Tony Storm's most repeated lines has always been "Watch for the shoe." She ended up getting attacked by her own shoe. I mean, I thought that was pretty clever. So that's why I chose that over AJ Styles. Also, partly because I still think the heel turn that AJ Styles was inspired by was still done better. So that's part of the reason why I didn't put it on my number 5.
Well, Robert, if you wouldn't mind a little healthy debate, I think you're
Yeah.
not one of these fans who, when people disagree with you, you can't take it. But I've always thought that there was something off about that Mariah May heel turn, and I think you just explained it to me why I didn't like it. Because you said
Okay.
it just came out of nowhere and you liked that. To me, I think that's why I didn't like it. I think in wrestling,
Okay.
I like when there's a little bit of a hint that they drop something, like a little bit of an eye, a look out of the corner of the eye, so that, I'm watching something where I'm following it closely. I'm like, okay, they're trying to make something here. And I don't know. I think it's good
Okay,
when you don't see it when there's literally no fucking clue that it's coming. It's like Vince Russo booking. It's like, okay, anything,
Okay.
you could do anything then. You know
Well,
what I mean?
I guess we have a different perspective on it. I just feel like every heel turn that does happen, there's some sort of tell or sign like right
Yeah.
before it. So I kind of, for me, I appreciated something different. So
Okay.
I don't know. I guess we
got
have a different perspective on it.
All right. Well, I think we all know who's going to win here because we all had the same first place votes, but I'll go through it anyways for the heel turn of the year. All right. Totals. Number 7, Mariah May got a point. Finn Balor got a point. AJ Styles got 5 points at number 5. MJF got 5 points at number 4. Kevin Owens got 6 points at number 3. The Rock got 12 points, so he got second place, second best heel turn of the year. But the winner for best heel turn goes to New Day, believe it or not. Yeah,
New Day Rock.
surprising. Man,
Yes.
I mean, I went to a show, like a friend of mine, I forgot what year it was. It was like 2017, 2018, I don't know. And this was like at the heart of like New Day as baby faces. And that was what they were like feuding against like Rusev, who's Miro now.
Yeah.
And the crowd was chanting New Day Rocks, New Day Rocks. And then the other half was chanting Rusev Day. And I thought it was so stupid. Like the old New Day,
Yeah.
like,
Absolutely. I agree with
like
that.
to me, is just not good.
It's just
You know what I mean?
very corny, very
Very,
cartoonish.
very corny. Like,
But very kid friendly, obviously.
yeah, but okay. This is the New Day I like. This is good shit.
Well, the reason that this won is because there's very few times where I'm just in awe, like, of a moment, and I'm just staring at the screen, shocked at what I'm seeing in wrestling. This was one of those. I was just stunned, dude. I was watching it. I had such glee as it was happening.
It was great writing.
It was
Great writing.
amazing. And I think what sold it even well, and we didn't really talk about it, but we talked about how great it was. is Big E's reaction. I think the way he sold like what was happening as they were basically turning on him was tremendous. Just chef's kiss to the whole thing. Anyways, great stuff, obviously.
All right, well, that'll conclude the 2024 Malapert Smark Awards, baby. Let's go through the winners. I think we just had 5 awards, and these are the people who will be taking home trophies. So from last week,
I can't believe the
CM
Swerve
Punk
and Hangman thing still. Oh
and
my
Drew
God.
McIntyre won
What did I
of the
do?
year.
It was all my fault. I blame myself for that one. It was all my fault.
Best Wrestler of the Year went to Gunther. Moment of the Year, as Vlad is lamenting, went to Hangman Page, who burnt down Swerve's house.
Yeah,
Didn't get any first place votes, but when we added up all the points, it ended up winning Moment of the Year. Heel Turn of the Year was New Day, and Worst Angle of the Year is Chris Jericho's Learning Tree. Okay. They still get a trophy, though, even though they were so bad.